NSAS protesters are condemning the secret meeting a few Nigerians held with some governors and tycoons. The virtual meeting was held on Monday night. It lasted nearly 3 hours. In attendance were governors Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos, Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, and Abdul Rahman Abdulrazak of Kwara State. Others were Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, Aliko Dangote, Tony Elumelu, and Aisha Yesufu. The rest are Ayo Balogun, Wizkid, Folarin Falana, Faz, Adebola Williams, Debola Lagos, Dipo Awojide, and Bamilerin Adegoke. Screenshots of the rally have leaked on social media. Respondents insist that the protesters have no leaders. They are accusing the government of infiltration. Trouble started after Dipo Awojide, who co-led the London protest, announced on Tuesday that he and others were in a meeting. Awojide disclosed that 7 of them met with some leaders of the private sector and governors between 10 p.m. and 12:45 a.m. They pleaded with us to either stop the protest or protest peacefully. They promised to move mountains and ACT today. I currently don't have the permission of the 7 people that attended to disclose their identity, but I can assure you they are the same people who have been at the forefront in Lagos, Abuja, and London. The lecturer stated that the disclosure was very heated and every concern was communicated. In other words, he said any committee the presidency or police want to set up on the way forward must include Aisha Yesufu, FK Abudu, Douglas Jack, Ago, Ron Town, and Faz. Davido and Wizkid have really tried, but I deliberately left out their names. Those 4 people, for starters, we can add Mo, Rino, Bulawayo, Bukati, and Debo Macaroni. These 8 people should be speaking to government at NS1ON and #NSAS. No political jobbers, no career activists, and I don't want to have anything to do with it, is added. However, Segun Awosanya Segalink, regarded as the Nigerian who started the campaign against police brutality and #NSAS, was not at the meeting. On top of this, Awojide did not include him in the names he suggested. He is being queried by Segalink's supporters. Protesters are criticizing his exclusion. They are recalling how he intervened several times during arbitrary arrests. However, some argue that it was not compulsory to have Segalink at the meeting. The activist, they say, was now close to the police and may no longer be neutral. Others are demanding an end to all forms of meetings. This set believes the youth should remain focused and continue with the demonstrations. On Wednesday, Segalink sounded bitter about the meeting, declaring that hijackers have taken over. Special thanks to Savi Reno, all who started the organic process before the hijackers took it over. We shall overcome. #NSAS, #reform police Nigeria, he tweeted. Meanwhile, Aisha Yesufu has retweeted that she doesn't wish to be included in a panel. Let it be known that Aisha Yesufu, is not interested in being in any committee. The street is where I belong, not the table. Ho ho ho. Well, that is my strength. Let those who are good at the table be put forth. We must always put our best foot forward, the freedom fighter asserted. Tope Akinyode, a lawyer, criticized meetings being held without public knowledge. Some people are already using us to catch crews over this #NSAS protest, because at what stage did we agree to people representing us in a meeting? Also, those accusing others of cult group have also been in a purported meeting with the IGP. What is going on? He wrote on Twitter. Nonso Egemba said, I, popularly known as Aproko Doctor, warned that authorities are creeping in to penetrate leading voices. The medical practitioner said the government is succeeding in dividing us, using fault lines where it will be easy to crack us from. This is not the time to allow personal bias, resentment, or the need for glory to influence our actions. If we all want the same thing, we should all be speaking with one voice, he tweeted. Yes, now these people, they have started. We have talked. We just talked about this. Whether they've launched this or they are creating a new party. They call it a Youth Democratic Party or something. Before you know, all these people will creep in and they will try to divide them. When I just heard that Davido went to meet with IG, I was like, on what ground? Who nominated him? At what point? I don't understand. Even if you want to look at this whole thing, even Segalink started this whole thing. But in all, and I just like what Aisha Yesufu said, that she belongs to the street. She's not interested in all of those meeting or whatever. That she belongs to the street. If it is the result of whatever or outcome of whatever they are going to be coming out with, is what we that will point our own reaction, and that is what she stands for. Because the idea of her going to be meetings with some people and all of that, she doesn't want to see anybody, and I hope they will keep up that strength. Because if not, a lot of things they are looking for ways to scatter it. These are the people who are always talking about the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, but they don't want it, and that is why they can do anything just to keep the youth at that low estate. It's unfortunate. Because Davido, I don't even know, he never said anything. At least I can understand Whiskey, because he was the one who came out and just said it, and he spoke to power. But all of those ones, they were now going about it because you have what I don't understand. On what basis? Those who are not even matured, seeing the IGP here and there. It's unfortunate. And a lot of people have come out to say this whole thing is organic. Nobody is a leader. Nobody whatever. I think everybody in their state should even have, if that's how they want to go about it, let each state, let them begin to produce their own leader, because they cannot just be protesting like that and not even having direction, because definitely they will hijack the whole thing. So in my opinion, I would just suggest that let them have leader in each state. Maybe that from there, things will be okay. Not that this one will come, this one will come. They don't even know who is who. Well, the youth should sleep on the street than going into meeting with these deceptive government and police top authorities. Just within 48 hours, IG just wake up with new team, with new madness. Nigeria are being deceived. A decorated monkey remain a monkey. Youth, be wise and remain united. Have you heard anything about the ongoing paying platform called... Okay, this one is saying nothing. Well, please be sincere. Freedom fighter, don't go dining on their corrupt table. Their food are poison. Exactly. Majority of the protesters are... Okay, this one is saying what it's not even reliable there. I said so already. The politicians are bent on infiltrating and deciding the leaders of the protesters. If you allow them, those who were brutally murdered before and during the protest would have died in vain, and you will be back to square one. Why some people will be smiling to the banks? God forbid bad things. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Let us know what you think about this whole thing. Thank you.